There is a euphoria in the struggle that most people will never understand. Not because they can't, but because they never let themselves feel it. They avoid the hard thing. They run from the discomfort. They numb the pain. And in doing so, they rob themselves of the one thing that makes life worth living. Growth requires a storm. You don't become stronger in calm waters. You become stronger when the waves crash over you and you refuse to drown. You don't become sharper in comfort. You become sharper when you're tested, broken down, and forced to rebuild. The storm is not the obstacle. The storm is the point. It's where you find out who you are. It's where you prove to yourself that you can endure, that you can overcome, that you can become. And the people who avoid the storm, they stay the same year after year, wondering why nothing changes, wondering why they feel stuck. It's because they never let themselves get comfortable enough to grow. But the thing is, there is a cost. Not just in what you don't achieve, but in what you become. Every day you don't act, you tell yourself a story that says you're not ready, that you're not capable, that you're not worthy. And the longer you tell yourself that story, the more you believe it. See, inaction doesn't keep you safe. It kills you slowly. It kills your potential. It kills your confidence. It kills the version of you that could have been. And one day, you wake up and realize you've been living someone else's life, a life you never chose, a life built on fear, comfort, and the path of least resistance. And you can't get that time back. So here's what you need to understand. Success is not an external achievement. It's an internal decision of worthiness. You don't become successful when you hit a number. You become successful when you decide you are worthy of the thing you want. And then you act like it. You show up, you do the work, you endure the storm, you sacrifice comfort for growth. Not because someone told you to, but because you decide you deserve it. And the moment you make that decision, the moment you stop waiting for permission and start building, everything changes. And I know what you're thinking. It's too big. It's too impossible. I don't even know where to start. Good. That's the point. The impossible is supposed to feel impossible. Otherwise, everyone would do it. But the secret is, you don't attack the impossible all at once. You shrink it. You break it down. You turn it into micro steps, so small you can't fail. Want to write a book? Write one sentence a day. Want to build a business? Make one cold call today. Want to get in shape? Do one push-up today. The impossible doesn't stay impossible when you take the first step. It becomes smaller, more manageable, more real. And then you take another step, and another one, and another one. And one day, you look back and realize you did the thing everyone said you couldn't do. Not because you were special, but because you refused to stop. I'm telling you, stop running from the struggle. It's where you become who you're supposed to be. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. There is no perfect moment. There's only now. Stop telling yourself you're not ready. You'll never be ready. You start anyways. Stop shrinking yourself to fit a life that was never meant for you. You were born to build, to create, to overcome, to become. So do it. Take the first step. Endure the storm, embrace the struggle, because that's where the euphoria is. That's where the meaning is. That's where your life begins. Not when it's easy, but when it's hard and you choose to keep going anyways. That's when you become unstoppable. That's when you become who you were always meant to be. Now go.